Good morning. I'm Nan Whaley, a Dayton City Commissioner in Dayton, Ohio, and I'm glad to be here this morning. And I want to recognize John Carter from our Housing Division, who's here, who did a lot of work on the study, and Paul Robinson from the Montgomery County Treasurer's Office, and who's here is working with the City of Dayton. Dayton does have a significant problem with vacant houses. I don't think it's any surprise. We've been in most papers across the nation. I think the New York Times had us as the 2 houses per 100 on vacant structures, 8th in the nation on overall vacancies. And I think probably it is true that we probably count well. I think that issue is across the state, and we've just made sure that our numbers are supposed to possibly be right in Dayton. The city is in emergency triage, we like to call on this issue, as we continue to have less and less revenue. We spend more and more money on vacant houses, and every year more houses become vacant than we pull down. This year we plan on pulling down 300 structures. We expect to get 500 or 600 more, or even more than that, on the vacants list. Over 3,000 of our houses are vacant right now, and those are the ones that we just have good counted, and then the more 800 on the nuisance list. We expect those 3,000 to end up on the nuisance list as we move forward. We try to do partnerships with other communities, with other partners in the city. It's just a big struggle, and we're just basically here to say we need some help. And so we're really happy that Rebuild Ohio is putting more light on this. We ask the state and federal government to pay more attention. I think it's not just the cities that are the big cities in the state. Lima, Springfield, a lot of our partners around Middletown. Any city that has an old infrastructure is having a problem with mismatched housing. And so we're glad to be here in Columbus and ask for more cooperation. And thank you so much for shining light on this issue.
We have one last speaker to add to the roster here before we close. I'd like to ask Tom Stone to come up. I saw him come in earlier, the Executive Director of Mount Pleasant Now CDC. Say a few words.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm sort of the right-hand speaker, I guess, to represent an actual neighborhood in Cleveland, Mount Pleasant, the Mount Pleasant community, which was in the study. I'm Tom Stone, the Executive Director of Mount Pleasant Development Corp., also President of the Ohio CDC Association. So, again, I really want to put a specific face on this the challenge that we face throughout communities in Ohio. But just to say that in 2006, through various means, the estimated number of vacant residential structures in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood in Cleveland was 487. As of December 2007, my staff conducted a windshield survey of the Mount Pleasant community, counting 807 vacant residential structures. So in a 12-month period, the number of